Hey subscribers, did you know that over 20 billion pounds of sausages are produced in the US each year, fueling a $1 trillion industry? Inside massive processing factories, industrial machines grind, mix, and stuff meat at staggering speeds. But what's really inside these sausages? Are they safe? With chemical preservatives, FDA inspections, and hidden industry secrets, do we truly know what we're eating? Let's uncover the truth behind America's sausage production. The U.S. has over 2 million livestock farms, supplying the meat that fuels the sausage industry. These range from small family-run farms to industrial operations, housing over 50,000 cattle or 250,000 chickens at a time. Farms in Texas, Nebraska, and Kansas lead in beef, while Iowa and North Carolina dominate pork. And Georgia and Arkansas control poultry production. To maximize efficiency, large farms use AI-driven monitoring, automated feeding systems, and climate-controlled barns. But not everything is high-tech progress. Antibiotics and growth hormones remain a major concern, with studies linking them to antibiotic resistance and potential human health risks. Meanwhile, overcrowding and restricted movement have sparked ethical debates. How much do we really know about the farms supplying our food? Have you ever wondered how the U.S. produces trillions of sausages each year? Once livestock reach optimal weight, 18 to 24 months for cattle, 6 months for pigs, and just 6 to 8 weeks for chickens, they are transported to processing factories in specialized trailers under strict USDA regulations. These trucks use temperature control and ventilation systems to prevent stress and maintain quality. Before entering the factory, animals undergo USDA and FDA health inspections. In processing hubs like Iowa, North Carolina, and Arkansas, inspectors assess fat content, marbling, and overall meat quality. The initial processing involves stunning. Bleeding and carcass preparation facilities use CO2 stunning for pigs and controlled atmosphere stunning for poultry to support animal welfare practices. Advanced hygiene controls and automation ensure efficiency, but concerns about humane treatment persist. Sausage production follows a highly precise, large-scale process to ensure consistency and safety. The U.S. industry grinds over 10,000 pounds of meat per hour. Mixing it with salt, 1.5 to 2.5%, nitrates, 150 ppm max, nitrites, 120 ppm max, and sugar for flavor and preservation. Premium varieties may include garlic, cheese, or even truffles. Next, the mixture is stuffed into casings, some natural, animal intestines, and others artificial, collagen or cellulose, before being steamed, boiled, or smoked to develop texture and taste. After cooking, the sausages are rapidly cooled to below 40 DEF within 30 minutes to prevent bacterial growth. Vacuum packaging extends freshness, but many consumers worry, how safe are these ingredients? The USDA and FDA enforce strict safety regulations, requiring random batch testing for bacteria like Salmonella and Listeria. Innovations like high-pressure processing, HPP, help reduce chemical preservatives while maintaining shelf life. But safety debates continue. Nitrates and nitrites used to preserve color and prevent spoilage can form carcinogenic compounds when heated at high temperatures. Some factories also use low-quality trimmings, raising questions about transparency and labeling. Meanwhile, concerns over overcrowding, antibiotic overuse, and environmental pollution from meat processing remain unresolved. The U.S. sausage industry is a massive, highly regulated sector, ensuring food safety through USDA and FDA inspections, advanced bacterial testing, and innovations like high-pressure processing, HP. Yet, concerns about nitrate preservatives, meat quality issues, and environmental impact raise questions about long-term health effects and sustainability. With Canada, Mexico, Japan, and China as key markets, the U.S. faces competition from Germany, Spain, and Brazil, driving innovation in organic and plant-based sausages. AI-powered food safety and natural preservatives signal a shift toward healthier, safer products. So next time you grab a hot dog, will you think differently about what's inside? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Your food choices matter.
To produce ham effectively, people will optimize the production process, starting from directly producing raw pork. China's largest pig farm is a massive 26-story building located in Yizhou, Hubei province. It is owned by Hubei Zongxing Kaiwei Modern Farming. This high-tech facility boasts a production capacity of up to 1.2 million pigs per year. The farm uses pig breeds of domestic origin and imported from reputable countries USA, Germany, UK, Belgium. Breeding pigs must ensure good adaptability and high lean meat content. The breed is healthy, disease-free, uniform in weight, and has rosy skin. They also use piglets directly from sows on the farm. Experts will take care of the mother pig from pregnancy until birth. Support the sow farrowing process to ensure the maximum number of piglets born. Newborn sows and piglets will be raised in 2 different cages. Mother pigs need to rest after giving birth and are fed a special diet. Separating piglets from their mothers is an important step in the process of raising piglets. Normally, piglets will separate from their mothers after 3 to 4 weeks of age. Then, they will be fed age-appropriate foods. The farm is equipped with advanced automation systems that help streamline operations and ensure pig health. The automatic feeding system delivers the exact amount of food to each pig, while the climate control system maintains optimal temperature and ventilation for animal comfort. In addition, people also feed pigs hay to supplement their necessary fiber. The farm also uses an automatic barn cleaning system combined with automatic shower water fountains. Lowering the pig's body temperature, maximizing the ability to clean dirt on their bodies and waste on the barn floor, ensuring cleanliness of bacteria. Pigs are typically harvested when they reach a weight of 198.42 pounds to 242.51 pounds and a fat percentage of 10 to 15%. The time to raise pigs for meat is usually 5 to 6 months. Pigs will be transported to the processing plant by trucks with specialized compartments. Transport vehicles must ensure ventilation and provide enough oxygen and moisture for pigs during transport. People will spread a layer of sawdust to reduce the friction of the pigs on the truck. Workers will regularly check the condition of the pigs to ensure good health throughout the trip. Surely you are curious about the working process at a meat processing factory, right? Please comment to let us know you are still following this journey. After being brought to the factory, the pigs will be put into an anesthesia chamber using electricity or CO2 gas. The goal is to avoid suffering during processing, comply with humane animal laws, and reduce factory workers' feelings of phobia. Pig hair will be cleaned with hot water in a high-speed rotating machine and then burned on fire to remove the remaining hair. Then, they will be cut in half, hung on hooks and brought to the meat dividing line. Experts will divide the pig into many large parts: legs, belly meat, and internal organs. Next, the worker will separate the meat and bones into different types of tissue: tenderloin, rump, ribs, and pork leg. Workers will work in a cold environment to ensure the pork remains fresh, dry, and ensures quality during packaging and transportation. The meat is divided into portions that will be packaged and transferred to another processing stage. Ham is made from lean shoulder meat, lean loin meat, and lean pork butt meat. Pork is carefully selected, ensuring food hygiene and safety. The worker will trim and remove excess fat, tendons, skin and bones, then wash and drain. The meat is marinated with salt, sugar, spices, and different herbs depending on the recipe of each manufacturer. Salting time usually ranges from a few days to several months, depending on the size of the meat. The meat can then be naturally fermented or smoked. If allowed to ferment naturally, the meat needs to be washed of salt, dried and stored at a temperature of 2 degrees Celsius. The smoking process helps create a characteristic flavor for the ham and helps preserve the meat longer. People will hang the meat in the smoker and smoke it with wood or charcoal. Smoking time is usually from 8 to 12 hours, depending on the size of the meat. Finished products will be packaged in a variety of ways, from whole pieces or sliced. In Cheonggyeongbuk-do Province, South Korea, is one of the largest pork producers with more than 100,000 pigs. The farm is famous for its farming model that combines outdoor grazing and natural food, focusing on quality and animal welfare. Pigs live in a natural environment with green grass, shade and fresh air, making them more comfortable and less stressed. Free-range grazing improves quality of life, strengthens the immune system, reduces the risk of disease, and makes pork firmer and more delicious. There are many different types of pig barns in Korea. One of them could be climate-controlled housing, meaning they have a fan and an evaporative cooling system at one end, and then the other fish are in an igloo made of straw, which is what we're seeing here. Farms use straw to make nests for pigs. Straw can keep them warm and cool. The curtain system on both sides of the barn can be moved to help pigs avoid the sun during the day and the wind at night. The pig pen is equipped with a spray cooler for days with extremely high temperatures. Here, workers ensure to provide enough air and natural cool breeze for the pigs without using any power source. Automatic feeding trough systems for pigs are placed at the end of the barn, ensuring food is provided as soon as they need it. Please share the video with your friends, and we will immediately provide you with extremely useful wealth information. Did you know pork raised outdoors often has a darker red color due to its higher content of myoglobin, a protein that helps transport oxygen to muscles? They have a higher proportion of omega-3 fatty acids and a lower proportion of omega-6 fatty acids than pigs raised in closed environments. Some people believe that free-range pork has a richer and more delicious flavor than pork raised in captivity. At Daesung Farm, people cooperate with large supermarkets to buy back poor-quality vegetables to sell. They may have spots on the skin or broken fruit, but the quality is still guaranteed. Cereal packages are about to expire and cannot be sold. All are bought as food for pigs. In addition, pigs will also be given drink, grass and bran to supplement necessary nutrients. Combined with diet, pigs are free to bathe in mud. This is how they cool down, and feel comfortable. The mud also helps them clean their skin, protecting them from insects. Don't worry about them not being hygienic. The farm staff will always monitor the pig's health before and after mud bathing. They will be provided with clean, chemical-free mud. Transporting pigs to the processing plant uses specialized vehicles to ensure animal safety and welfare. Transport trucks ensure ventilation, helping to maintain appropriate temperatures and fresh air. The vehicle floor has an anti-slip lining to prevent pigs from falling during transportation. The storage compartments are divided appropriately, ensuring enough space for the pigs. The loading and unloading process is carried out gently, using modern lifting equipment to minimize stress and injury to the pigs. When brought to the factory, pigs will be treated with electricity. Each pig will be hung by its feet on a hook and put into a hair-making machine using steam or fire. The worker will cut the pig's body in half, remove the internal organs, and take it to the meat division stage. The knife divides half the pig into 3 large parts: front legs, hind legs, and belly. During the entire process, the pig is stored in an environment with a temperature below 4 degrees Celsius to maintain freshness and help workers slice it more easily. Next, each worker will be responsible for dividing the meat into portions. Here, the meat will be separated from the bones and divided into 3 parts: belly, loin, and ribs. Operations need to be quick and decisive to avoid crushing the meat, affecting the aesthetics and quality of the meat. The pork butt and leg meat will be transferred to the next processing step. Like the video if you followed all the steps of processing pork at the factory correctly. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to receive blessings immediately. The process begins with defrosting the frozen pork leg meat, followed by trimming the fall-in meat to achieve a balanced ratio of fat and meat. Subsequently, the meat is soaked in cold water for 18 hours to remove blood, ensuring a thorough cleansing indicated by the whitening of the pig's feet. Afterward, the skin undergoes intense grilling at temperatures exceeding 500 degrees, enhancing texture and eliminating odors. Workers meticulously cut the pig feet to prevent surface tearing during heating, then immerse them in cold water to remove any remaining blood before freezing the first processed pork leg. After at least 1 day of freezing, the trotters are thawed for 8 hours. They are then stewed in prepared water, marinated until brown, and cooled for 50 minutes. Next, workers remove any burn marks, preserving the desired flavor before subjecting the skin to high heat for further smoking. Finally, the finished product is vacuum sealed for packaging, ready to be transported and enjoyed as the delectable dish braised pig's feet, known for its tender chewiness. Jokbal, a favorite dish in Korean cuisine, is famous for its rich flavor and nutritional value. Pork leg meat simmered in an aromatic mixture of soy sauce, ginger, garlic and rice wine, jokbal captivates with its aroma and presentation. High in protein, collagen and B vitamins, pork trotters promote skin health, joint mobility and immune recovery, in addition to essential minerals such as zinc and iron. The Korean jokbal market is growing strongly with a variety of eateries, from roadside stalls to high-end locations, meeting growing demand, especially during times of crisis. Besides Korea, jokbal's popularity also expanded globally thanks to the Hallyu wave. Complemented by dishes such as kimchi, rolled omelette, fresh kimchi, pickled radish and bibimbap, jokbal creates a culinary symphony showcasing the richness of Korean cuisine. Miller Ranch in Oklahoma spans over 6,000 hectares, 15,000 acres, and is renowned for its high-quality quarter horse and racehorse herds, offering training and sales services. The farm infrastructure includes comfortable stables with dimensions of 146 inches x 146 inches for adult horses, made from sturdy, ventilated materials like wood, metal, or concrete, with soft, absorbent flooring such as shavings, straw, or sand. Feeding and drinking troughs are easily accessible, hygienic, and provide clean water. The spacious grazing area, at least 10 times the size of the barn, is planted with suitable grasses and securely fenced. The training area features a flat, non-slip surface and is large enough for horses to move comfortably. The medical area ensures cleanliness, regular disinfection, safety, and is fully equipped for horse examination and treatment. The farm always provides a balanced diet for horses to develop optimally. High-quality forage, grains and supplements contribute to their overall health and market value. The farm staff told us that if they didn't want grass clippings all over the horses' heads and tails the next morning, they needed to tie grass mesh bags up high. She also likes to feed horses in high troughs rather than feeding them directly on the ground, because this is more hygienic and safer for their joints. Do you know what foods are needed in the process of raising meat horses? Leave us a comment below the video. Did you know when horses will breed? Horses usually take place in spring from March to May and autumn from September to November. Depending on climate and good care and adequate nutrition, they can have a longer breeding season. Before pregnancy, the veterinarian will check the health status of the mother horse and scan the mother horse's fertility using modern equipment. This ensures a high rate of successful childbirth. They are usually pregnant for about 11 months, 340 days. They will then give birth at night. The birth process takes place relatively quickly, about 15 to 30 minutes. During this process, farm staff will supervise and monitor so that they can intervene and support the mother horse promptly. Foals are usually born upright and can walk on their own within a few hours. They need to be breastfed for the first 4 to 6 months of life. They can then start eating roughage and concentrates. Miller Ranch pays great attention to the reproduction process of horses so that they can give birth to healthy foals, helping to reduce investment costs in purchasing breeds. Meat horses are harvested when they reach 2.5 to 3.5 years old. At this point, horses typically reach a weight of about 880 to 1,300 pounds. Before transport, the horse will be given enough water and rest. Transporting horses can be done using a variety of methods. Transporting horses by truck is the most common method of transporting horses to meat harvest, requiring specially designed trucks to ensure the safety and comfort of the horses during transport. The person in charge will spread straw or sawdust on the floor of the vehicle to reduce friction and impact on the horse during travel. Additionally, in some cases where orders are shipped internationally, the farm will load the horses by plane. They are thoroughly health checked before being transported by plane and kept in special cages. I hope you are still following our progress. Don't forget to share the video with your loved ones to receive lots of unexpected joy. After being transported to the processing plant, horses are brought into the processing area. Horses are often killed with a stun gun or electric shock to render them unconscious before being handled further. This is a licensed measure for professional, knowledgeable and skilled factories and workers. We advise you not to do so in any way. The horse's legs will be cut off first to avoid the horse running away, causing danger during the processing process. The processing complies with humane regulations, ensuring the horse is not stressed or in pain. Then the horse's skin and internal organs are stripped from its body. The pig carcass will be moved to a cold area, where the temperature conditions are suitable for meat processing below 10 degrees Celsius. This ensures the freshness of the meat is always maintained. Here, the worker will filter the belly meat first. Next, people use industrial cutting machines to divide the horse's body into parts: loin, ribs, and legs. These parts will be hung on hooks and passed to other workers to separate the meat and bones. They will use trimming knives and grinders to remove fat from the horse's body and thighs. Make sure the separating process does not break the meat. The meat will be divided into small pieces and packaged. The finished horse meat products are then ready for transport to the consumption area. If you find the process of processing horse meat in this processing plant interesting, please like the video to encourage us. Horse meat distribution channels are increasingly diverse, including supermarkets, food stores, restaurants, and online sales, helping consumers easily access the product. Horse meat is known for its rich nutritional profile, which has its own market in many parts of the world, including Europe, Asia, and Latin America. Demand for horse meat is driven by its high protein content, low fat content only about 5 to 10% per 100 g, and distinct flavor, making it the preferred choice for many consumers. Horse meat contains high protein content, on average about 20 to 25% per 100 g, providing all the essential amino acids for the body. They are a rich source of vitamins and minerals such as vitamin B12, vitamin B6, iron, zinc, magnesium, phosphorus. In addition, horse meat contains 3 times more glycogen than beef. Thanks to that, the horse meat processing industry has become a significant contributor to the agricultural economy. However, for this market to grow stronger, efforts are needed from manufacturers, suppliers, and governments to raise awareness of the benefits of horse meat, improve product quality, and diversify products. Did you know there are many ways to prepare horse meat steak, stew, braise, raw horse meat? Diverse users can cater to different market segments. Have you ever had any interesting experiences with horse meat? Share below the video to let us know.